We're in London at Cable Next Gen Europe. I'm here with Paolo Pescatore. He is now with Midia Research. Paolo, put it there. Okay.
How are we doing, Ray?
We're doing well. We've had a great day. We've had more people than we had seats for, which is always a good sign. And we had quite a few seats, by the way, not just a few. So that was very
I could see while I was speaking on stage.
Absolutely. And our inaugural Cable Next Gen event as well. So it's gone well. Going to Brussels next year.
Congratulations.
Nothing to do with me, but I'll take it. But I want to talk to you very briefly about cloud-based video, because this is something that people have been talking about and you've been talking about for years, but now we're actually seeing it coming into the market. Vodafone was here talking about it this morning. You know, they've got a lot of different networks, they've got a lot of different platforms, and a lot of different devices they want to deliver video to, and they decided the best way forward, have a cloud-based platform that can deliver video over any network to any device. Is that the way forward for all service providers?
It's nice to see that my predictions are finally coming true. It's taken a few years. Yeah. There's a few others as well. But, you know, in reality, telcos, they no longer want to continue investing in costly hardware and actually having to give it away and subsidize it for free. And I'm specifically talking about the set-top box. And given that the telco's biggest asset is largely the network, why not offer services over that converged network, irrespective of whether it's fixed or mobile, across any device? And we see, even through our own research, that people own more devices and they want to access video services across those different screens, whether it's the mobile phone, whether it's the tablet, whether it's on the big screen or any other device for that matter. It's important to be able to offer that service to consumers, you know, irrespective of network and irrespective of device.
Are we now at a point where this is a reality because the networks, whatever the access device, whether it's mobile or fixed, and whether that's telco fixed or cable fixed, are all up to scratch in being able to deliver a good quality of service of video? Because
I wouldn't go as far as up to scratch quite there yet, but certainly, you know, we are getting there in terms of the fibre rollouts, you know, 4G becoming more widely available. The experience is a lot better than what we've had before. Of course, there are different formats when we talk about video. There's obviously SD, different variants of HD as well, 4K, HDR, and I guess it depends on the type of content over the type of network. There's no reason why you can't offer HD, HDR of a live football match over a mobile network. There's certainly enough capacity in the network to be able to deliver that. For something like 4K, you wouldn't necessarily want to deliver that to a mobile screen, but certainly to a big screen over a fibre broadband connection in home is realistic. But certainly the way to go is very much the cloud.
Okay. And so you mentioned 5G there, and it's still very early days not to talk about it, but you know, eventually this will become a reality. Are 5G's capability for video services, is that a threat to cable or an opportunity for cable?
It's a very good question. I guess it depends in which market. So if you look at somewhere like the US right now, arguably the rollout of 5G could represent a significant threat to the cable industry. But I would argue that the cable providers should position themselves as a wholesale partner to deliver that data traffic, because we hear so much about 5G and it's all about mobile, but really it's not just about mobile, it's also about the backhaul. And if you haven't got the backhaul right,
the wireless bit is going to be just the tiny
bit in terms of delivering the final mile. So cable providers have yet to really forge any wholesale agreements, but if they were to open up their network and actually provide the capacity to the mobile only operators, they would be better served to actually serving that industry that particular way.
Because if they don't, somebody else will. Paolo,
you should be an analyst.